What's up? What's happening? If this is your first time tuning in, you already know who it is and what it is. It's your host, Nephew Q, host of the world's most dangerous sports show, Beyond the Game. And if you are watching via Facebook Live, I got a full deck in here tonight. I got everybody in the building. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce everybody from my right, y'all left via Facebook Live or however y'all watching. I got Dak's biggest supporter, Denver Broncos' biggest supporter, Shannon Sharp's little brother in the building. I got Ralph Clay in the building. Go introduce yourself, man.
Bro, I'm just happy to be here, man. My Broncos have won 5 straight. The season started 1-5. I feel like we have a chance now.
Chance to do what?
A very slight chance.
To do what?
But, I'm
do
here,
what?
Man.
Make the playoffs and get beat by Josh Allen?
Hey, Q.
What?
You said that the Bucs would have 10 wins.
Anyways, we great going up to our next guest. We got a special guest in the building, co-host of the Infinity Link podcast, Jalen Hurts' big brother in the building, Donovan Jarman. Going to introduce yourself one time for the one time.
What's up with it? It's your boy Don, man. I always had the juice, stay concentrated, man. Eagles, man. Rain, sleet, snow. Eagles ready to go.
Man, he come in here with slogans and one-liners and everything else ready to go.
We ready.
But anyways, I got over in the corner. I don't know if y'all can see. I got my boy, my homie, my constituent, my compadre, Derek Stevenson, host of Sports and Discourse podcast. Go introduce yourself one time, fam.
What's up, guys? That's it.
That's how you got. That's how you get. And then I got Baker Mayfield's biggest supporter. Ooh. Tampa Bay Bucks #1 fan.
We all make mistakes.
He was there. He was born when they became a franchise. He's the same age as the Bucks. I got Isaiah Ike Barron in the building. Say what's happening.
What up, world?
So,
hey, man, we not putting up with no Ralph BS today.
Come on, man.
It's not happening.
Come on.
That's why I came here to support you, Q.
You came here for me.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. I needed the backup today because, we got an Eagles fan and we got a Broncos fan.
Yes, sir.
And then, it is what it is. But speaking of it, let's get into a little football talk. That was a guy who made headways the first 5 weeks of the season. He was a hot topic. He couldn't keep his names out of people's mouth paws. But now he backslid on the back half of the season and ended the season 4-8. We are talking about Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. So I'm gonna throw it around the horn to the fellas real quick. Last season they won, 2 games? Was it 2 games they won? One game. Okay, 1 game last year. Coach Prime got them to 4-8.
Hey, I think they only won 1 game the year before as well.
Yeah. So 2 games in 2 years, and he won 4 in 1 season. So, guys, would y'all consider this season a success or a failure for Prime Ike? I'm going to throw it over to you first.
I'm going to say neither. It's not a success because,
losing record.
You got a losing record.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to say that it was a failure because when the man came in, he wasn't able to recruit anybody from high schools. He was able to do some transfer portal stuff, but he haven't been able to recruit his guys yet. So once he's able to recruit his guys, then we'll see if he's the real deal or not. But I can't consider it a failure after just this 1 season of not recruiting.
D Money, what's your thoughts on that, man? You think it's a success or a failure for this season?
I actually think it's a failure because he lost all the big games.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the transfer portal goes, I understand what Ike is saying about he ain't get a chance to recruit his classes, but he basically rehauled his whole team. I think he only kept 10 players off of his team. So pretty much he went after a lot of guys and got the guys that he wanted to get that was available. And they just couldn't win. But I don't think it's no need to panic, though. I wouldn't be like, giving him an F and ready to, run him out of town. I just think he needed a couple more years.
I'm glad you said that. So what grade would you give him? And also you, Stevenson, what grade would you give him?
I would say a C-. But before Derek says so, it's just like, say UK is not able to recruit in basketball anybody from high school this year, and he could only get what's available in the transfer portal. Like, you're not going to look at it and be like, oh, he's supposed to do big things, because he's only getting what's left over. He's not getting the top players in the country because they're not just leaving their schools. He's getting people who were most likely backing up some people, not getting a lot of clock, who's trying to move to a different school. and trying to get some more clock. He's getting those kind of people. Yeah, he got rid of that whole team, which I would have too. They won 2 games in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, but he still hasn't been able to recruit his guys yet. So to me, it's a wait and see.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Because I want to ask the question. I don't want to cut down.
No, go ahead. What's your question?
But I'm like playing devil's advocate. Do you think sometimes, or can you say like when you make your bed, you have to lay in it? I mean, he made that decision to leave from Jackson State to go to Colorado, knowing the situation that he was going to be putting himself into. So
yeah, I mean that's true. But I think Deion is Deion. He has tough skin, so he could take whatever they're talking about. But if he comes out next year or the season after and he has the team that goes out and wins 10 games, he'll be the one getting the last laugh.
I think he has to.
I told you guys.
I think he has to.
You think he has to go from 4 to 10?
He can't come in and have another 4-win season.
He's not a 4-win, but 4 to 6, 4 to 8.
He got at least get 6 wins.
That's why I said 4 to 6 or 4 to 8.
At least making a bowl game.
You got at least get
10. That's a 6-win jump right there, my guys.
I just think you got to win more. Yeah, you got to win more than 4.
He got at least win 6.
With all the hype and expectations behind him,
you got to win some of the big ones too.
Sir.
That's the thing about it. Like when you got everybody showing up to your game.
Absolutely, that's what there's so many layers to it, man.
Your tickets are the highest in the country.
Absolutely,
you gotta get a few of them. You can't lose all the big joints.
You can't lose all of them.
And I look back at they should have won that Oregon game. Like that was a great game. They just couldn't finish at the end, but
I don't think they shouldn't have won that game.
But I do to speak on what he was talking about the transfer portal. I understand what he's saying about that. Like you are kind of getting some leftovers, but I think there's a lot more talent in the football transfer portal than there's basketball. Because if you getting guys off of Georgia's bench, Texas, are they really garbage?
Alabama?
They might just be waiting their turn, but they might not be bad players.
Who ain't getting no clock.
But I don't know because I feel like the transfer portal isn't like a sloppy second, so to speak. I think that's where the coaches are going to get guys more so than the high school type of guys. So I think that's like where they're going to first.
It depends on what high school guys you're talking about.
Well, I mean, if you top 15, top 20, maybe even top 100, okay. But anything after that, they're going to the portal.
But that's what I'm saying. But do you think Deion's going to get some top 100 players?
Of course,
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Once he gets those kind of guys.
Yeah.
Then we'll see.
Well, I don't know because one of them decommitted.
Two of them. I thought he had two
quarterbacks. 4 of them. Okay, well, he got 4 guys decommitting, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that don't mean other players ain't gonna come.
That's true.
Well, but I mean, players could look at it like, hold on, everybody was going, then why is everybody backing out? Hey, bro, what you done heard? What's going? What you done seen over?
You know what it is? It's because they watch the team only win 4 games. The team start winning, more players is gonna start coming there, and he's gonna get every top DB.
I'm gonna let Donovan go because I got. Go ahead. It's like a 2-hour conversation.
And then if he if Warren Sapp does get hired, now you're gonna have.
He's going.
That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna have some big defensive linemen that's gonna want to come there and learn from him.
That's true.
Like that, we're gonna see that defense. The offense might struggle next year.
What you give them?
But you're gonna see that defense start to get better and better.
About 2 more years before they're really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say next year maybe 6 games. The year after that, I say
10.
I say 8, 9, 10 around in that range.
2 years from now, they have to be playing on a New Year's Day bowl game.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
they got to. You don't think so, Donovan? 2 years from now, they got to be playing because you can't go from 4 to 6 and you staying at 6 to 8. That ain't gonna cut it, bro. Not for Deion. Maybe for Bob Stoops. I mean, Mark Stoops, one of them.
All right, with Colorado, before the season, how many games have y'all watched the Buffs play?
-0.
How many of y'all seen this year? At least one, right?
I've seen about 3 games.
I would say at least 4 or 5.
I've seen 3 games.
Yeah.
I ain't watched that.
So they've been on national TV. He's got the eyes on the team for sure.
Yeah.
He's filling the seats.
Facts.
He's filling the seats all the way.
He even got him a new Jumbotron thing out there now.
He's on commercials. He got the apparel selling. I mean, I feel like he did what he was supposed to do in year 1. I mean, a 3-win plus 3 wins. That's great. Colorado's never been a football powerhouse. I don't expect for them to be in
They had
any
Rashawn Salam.
championships. Okay.
Come on, bro. Chill,
Cordell
bro.
They
But,
was respectable.
100%. 100%.
Powerhouse.
But they've never been a football powerhouse. I can't think of a sport Colorado has been a powerhouse in. I can't name you how many Colorado games I've watched before this year. And I used to live in Colorado Springs.
0.
Yeah. So he got the eyes on it. He got the notoriety. He got people tuned in. He got the hype train rolling. He got the face. And also he got the boosters involved. There's money pouring into that football program.
That's true.
So he got the support of the boosters. Like, he really couldn't get that at Jackson State. He kind of had to take out of his pocket to pour into the program.
Yep.
But I think the Deion effect is also bringing more to the basketball teams
Absolutely.
and the other
100%.
sports, and
100%.
people are wanting to be there now. It's
a must-see event thing.
and it's not just football. It's like I'm saying, people want to be in that environment now. You got celebrities on your campus.
Yeah.
They're walking around and hanging out, like.
But I didn't see it as much as the season progressed.
100%.
They started losing. they want. You didn't see Offset there no more after they started taking them L's. Like, nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Yeah, but
Hey, shout out to William Perry here. He said Colorado won a national title in 1989.
Yeah.
Now,
Powerhouse.
baby.
That don't make them a power.
Powerhouse, baby. UK ain't won none.
Facts.
We're not a powerhouse in football.
Exactly. So
UK
Colorado is.
technically has one.
No, they don't. It don't count.
You said technically.
Technically, we do.
It don't count. We don't do technical.
Way back.
Like they
That's UK football fans talking about technically, bro.
Nah, seriously.
That's when it was 10 college football teams. They was head leather helmets. They don't count.
No, I'm still
For real.
BCS, but
BCS.
What no BCS?
Hey, does North Carolina have any
We got 3.
in football?
Yep. For real? Yep.
He was ready for that question.
Well,
but yeah, you got to consider this like a win. He's taking steps in the right direction. Kids are watching and seeing like the environment that's there. Not so he's a player's coach. People love that. Don't nobody want somebody that's like harping down on you all the time. I'm pretty sure he gets into that when he goes into practice and stuff like that.
Oh, of course.
But this first season, definitely a success. Maybe not in the wins-loss department, but overall for the culture and for that university and that football program, he's done great things. And, I mean, he has all of us watching when none of us was looking at him before.
Yeah. And I just think the way they started off the season, a lot of people had high hopes, high expectations, but those were our expectations. Those were our hopes. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to see Prime do good, but Prime knows the real situation. He knows the players he has in that locker room, and he knows they're just not up to that level yet. So I think give him about 2 more years, Prime will be fine. But to answer the question, I do think that this year was a success. Based on what Donovan said, based on what Ike said, I think they're fine, bro. They're fine.
Andrew said, not to cut you off, he said Colorado lost 4 to 5 games by a single score.
Absolutely.
They lost games by an average of 24 the previous year. Yeah. So to Donovan's point that it is a success. Go ahead.
I was just going to say I agree. It was a successful season. We would have liked to see them at least make a bowl game, but, you know, it's tough out there, man. Especially when you're revamping an entire team, an entire program.
As far as grade directly on what they did on the football field, I
say
give
a C.
C.
Yeah.
C? Okay, that's fair. Give him a C.
I said C. I said C minus, and the minus is only because some of them close games, you got to figure it out. You got to figure it out and win one of them close ones.
He'll get the players.
What grade you got, man?
I gave him a D minus. Go ahead. What you got?
Whoa.
D minus.
Nah, you being serious?
D minus.
If y'all
D
giving
minus.
Them, if y'all giving them C's, then what do y'all give Kentucky?
See what I'm saying?
I don't want to be disrespectful.
See,
man.
y'all won how many? No, seriously, how many y'all? 7. How many games y'all win? Seriously, I don't know. How many y'all win?
Not a lot.
Nobody knows, bro.
Nah,
I'm not a Kentucky football fan, so I'm not even going.
They won 4.
I ain't gonna front y'all.
Hold on, let me check.
No, seriously.
I don't want to misspeak.
I think y'all won 7.
I give us a C plus.
That's what I was gonna say. If you give Colorado a C, give y'all a C plus.
So y'all got a C plus and won 7 games, and y'all give Colorado a C minus and they won 4. I need to go to that school.
No. But listen.
Situation, though.
So, like I said, Colorado won 2 games in 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Kentucky coming into this season, we were supposed to be fighting for the SEC East.
Only the fans thought that.
No, even analysts was putting us right there, saying that they thought we was going to be right there in the hunt, fighting for the East.
After they said that they all got randoms.
Hey, you know what though?
Was it 7 games?
Yeah.
7 games? Okay.
You know what though?
What's up, bro?
I said C plus, just because. Nah, look, we're gonna save that towards the end of the show. We're gonna save that for the end of the show.
I got one more question before we end the subject though. Shador is what? A junior, sophomore?
I thought he was a sophomore, but go ahead.
2 more years. Do y'all think Deion will still be at Colorado after Shedeur leaves?
Not unless FSU offers him that bag.
I think that's the only way he leaves.
That's the only school that I think can grab him.
You really think that's the only one?
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
I don't think that's the only one, bro.
I think it's the only one that could grab him and make him come away from over there.
Give it 2 years, man.
If Saban leaves and it's like Alabama
I
or
don't see him
something
going
like
Alabama.
He's not getting looked at for that job.
Yeah, I don't see him.
I already know.
They don't like
That's why I said. What other school do you think he could go to right now?
We'll see.
Besides
We'll see what opens
FSU.
up. We'll see.
Well,
what opens
FSU
up.
is on the uptick right now, so I don't, unless they do a nosedive for the next 2 seasons, I don't see them coming after Deion.
Are they on the uptick?
Yeah. If what was the kid's name who got hurt? The quarterback.
Yeah,
Travis?
if he don't get hurt,
Yeah, they're a top 4 team, and
They potentially going to,
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that ACC conference?
Have you seen Colorado's
It's trash.
conference?
No, I'm just saying overall rankings. I mean, Florida State was right there, number 4.
They got Shedeur listed as a junior.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
So UK probably would have been undefeated with their schedule.
I have a feeling that Deion might not be there that much longer in Colorado.
Dang, you think he's just going team to team like that?
I just don't think Deion's going to be there much longer in
Hey, man,
Colorado.
it's Colorado, they got some excess money coming into that state
We
that
should-
they're going to be able to throw
Hey,
at
for
it.
real.
and it has to do with the color of his jersey right there. So yeah,
We shall see.
But yeah, let's go and switch topics to. Oh, hold on, we got a caller real quick. I think I already know who this is, but we'll see if it's holds up. Hold on, we got a caller on the line. I don't know. We better find out who it is. Caller, what's your name, man?
You know I'm calling here to raise some hell.
Nightcrawler.
You already know who it is. It's B Legend in the building as we are discussing Deion Sanders. So B Legend, do you think the season Colorado just had with Deion Sanders a failure or a success?
Man, it's a success, man. I mean, you know, what do people expect? I mean, I guess everybody expected since he went out there and, you know, won his first 4 games or whatever he won. They just expected him to keep winning, et cetera, et cetera. If you know anything about football, you know dang on well Colorado wasn't going to beat, you know, USC and Oregon and all those teams. They didn't have the talent to do it. So just the mere fact that they won, 1 game last year? 1 game? And this year they won 4. Yeah, it's a success. Now, what's going to really drive it is going to be, okay, what is he going to do with his recruiting class? Is he going to be able to, you know, recruit guys? Now he's got a year, a season beyond him. Now he's got to be able to recruit guys in, right? So, but now he's losing all these recruits, so that's a red flag. And then on top of that, he just lost his offensive coordinator and went to San Diego State. So a lot of things going on in Colorado makes you kind of, you know, lift your eyebrow a little bit and have a level of concern.
So another question they was talking about. Go ahead, Donovan. You had a question for him? Go ahead.
Hey, B Legend, how's your son doing at Uncle Andy?
Hey,
what now? What'd you say?
How's your son doing at Uncle Andy?
He talking about the Chiefs-Eagles game.
hey, Patty.
Oh, man, nobody give no damn about that. Nobody care about that. I tell you what, though, great game. Eagles deserve to win that game. You know, but let's just see what happens as we move forward. Because I told y'all last week, I do not believe that the Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys and the 49ers. I don't believe it. So we're going to see.
Cowboys.
You say what, Ralph?
I got my money on the Cowboys.
I bet you do got money on the Cowboys.
Well, I mean, because, I mean, you got to remember now, the Eagles, I mean, they won that game luckily against Buffalo. You know, technically, they probably shouldn't even won that game. You know, they're not playing good football, man. I mean, if you really gonna keep it real and just talk from a football perspective versus a fan perspective, they're not playing good football. I mean, where's AJ Brown at? Where's he at? You know what it was.
Where's he at, Donovan?
Didn't he have a touchdown in that game?
Yeah, AJ Brown had to start the season 5 straight games, 125 plus yards a game with a touch in almost every single one of them. And also we got 2 receiver ones basically. So Smitty stepped up. We got Goddard. It's a team game, man. I was like, AJ Brown ain't got to shine every single game.
I didn't ask you anything about games 1 through 5. I asked you where has he been. You know, let's say after game 5, he ain't been nowhere. He's been non-existent. So if you guys gonna continue to play like this, yeah, it's a red flag, man. They gotta figure out some way to get AJ Brown in the game.
Hey, I ain't never seen a red flag when you putting up like 30 points a game, man.
I understand. That's what team lovers do, right? You know, they love their teams, right? They're gonna love on their teams. They're gonna rub on their back and say it's gonna be okay. But if you talk about a straight football perspective, you got to be concerned, man. If they don't fix that problem, they're not gonna win, and then you're gonna be sitting there crushed again like you was last year.
Oh, I love this.
Playing bad football, going to Arrowhead, Andy Reid off of bye is virtually unbeatable. Kansas City, night game at Arrowhead, they virtually unbeatable.
I seen it.
But it's a red flag for us that we playing bad.
Well, here's the thing. Again, if we want to talk football and talk honest, well, we talk about Kansas City. Kansas City can't win. They ain't got no receiver. They ain't got nobody to catch the football. So they can't win. I mean, that's just talking, and that's just me talking about my guy. He could put the ball in their hands, but they got to catch it. So if he ain't got guys to catch the football, how they gonna win? Kansas City's not winning no title this year. They ain't got the horses to do it. So therefore, but you do, and your guy's non-existent. So remember this conversation. If y'all don't win it, we're gonna have another conversation.
I pull up the stats because I'm pretty sure A.J. Brown's still top 7 in receiving.
100%.
Hey, Legend.
It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey, Legend.
Legend. What?
Hey, hey, you gonna do me like that, bro?
Love it.
Legend. Look.
What's up?
I mess with Donovan, but I can't wait until they fold so I can see Andrew cry again. Boy, I love it.
If they continue to fold like this, if they continue to play like this, they are not going to win. And don't let them go in and get their butt smacked this week against San Francisco, which is going to be a good game. And don't let them lose that game and then turn around and lose to the Cowboys. You're going to really have a problem. They're going to be good games. But I tell you what, they're going to be like Cincinnati. You know how that go. Hold on.
Hey, man.
Now y'all being disrespectful.
Hey, you definitely being disrespectful putting them in the Cincinnati Bengals category. Because them Bengals suck.
What I meant by that is not putting them in the Cincinnati category. It's just that what did we say, Ike, at the beginning of the year about Cincinnati? What did we say?
Terrible. They gonna fold. They fools gold. They gonna fold because that's what they do. It's what they always. It's what they've always done. It's what they always will do. Their fans are terrible. The team is terrible. The city's terrible. The organization is terrible.
That's him, Donovan. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that the Philly. Well, no, y'all are kind of obnoxious, though. I mean, you're Philly fans, but I'll give you a little bit more credit than them Cincinnati fans because they terrible.
Nah, for real. If it wasn't for Andrew and Sean Gurton, nobody in BTG would ever say anything bad about the Eagles. But them two guys right there, they make every 31 other teams in the league, they make them hate them.
Nah, Sean's ridiculous, man.
He is.
Let me
Hey, man, Sean got some Philadelphia Eagle bowling shoes,
100%, man. He's wild, man.
He's wild. Donovan, I'm going to let you get the last word in. Donovan, go ahead.
So we can't keep playing like this. We undoubtedly have the toughest schedule in the league, and we 10-1. So if we do get it together, I mean, what's the outlook?
You got a chance.
NFC Championship a bust for sure. That was my outlook before the season.
Look, Donovan, I would not disagree with you on that. But you just said it yourself. They haven't been playing to the level they could play at. There is a level of concern, and if they don't get it together, where y'all gonna be at? Y'all gonna be at the Super Bowl. Y'all gonna be there. Y'all just gonna use one of them tickets that the NFL give y'all.
I gotta say something real quick. So, does it matter about winning the game or how you won the game?
At the end of the day, it matters how it matters that you won the game. But if you look at it from a football perspective, you have to have some level of concern as to, okay, well, why are you even in this situation? Because it is a concern. And if you're a Phillies fan, I mean not Phillies, Eagles fan. Jesus Christ, same thing. Without A.J. Brown, you're not winning. It's not going to happen.
2 weeks in a row, and he's had subpar games.
Hey, I mean, That's just how I feel.
Who's the last two teams we played? We played the Chiefs, and who do we play before that?
Hey, don't worry about the Chiefs. They about to be our little brothers, so don't worry about the Chiefs.
Chiefs ain't really no good team because they can't catch the football.
Arrowhead. You're not supposed to come into Arrowhead and beat Andy Reid off a bye. That's just, two things that's not supposed to happen.
Hey,
losing at Arrowhead and Andy Reid losing off a bye, and both of those happen in the same night.
Andy Reid don't catch the football. Those guys didn't catch the football. The ball hit them in their hands. They didn't catch the football.
Legend. So what you're saying, Legend, is the receivers made Pat Mahomes. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Talk to him, Q.
That's what you're saying. The receivers made Pat Mahomes, not the other way around.
Listen, man. Let's not play no games. You got to have good receivers in order for the quarterback to be good, right?
Yeah. He's got over 2,000 yards, right?
Yeah, but you have to have a quarterback that can make those throws in order to make it happen. So they work hand in hand.
Okay. Well, it's nice to know that the receivers made Patty. I appreciate that, B Legend. But
Patty is the GOAT. It don't change.
The GOAT.
He said he's the GOAT.
The phone's breaking up.
Nah. Legend, you going too far now.
I don't disagree with that. He's on his way there.
GOAT. Hey, let me change that. He's the GOAT of the current league. Let's say it that way.
Now, I agree with that.
I get with that because I know another guy who's like that. But anyways, B Legend, appreciate you for tuning in, my guy. I'll see you tomorrow at the show.
Yes, sir.
Later.
Yep.
He always got to throw LeBron in something, man.
I didn't even say LeBron. I just said I know a guy like that.
You know what you
know who you're talking about.
I could be talking about Steph Curry.
Speaking of LeBron, my boys just drugged him.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up, Donovan.
Loss.
Thank you.
Y'all see what happened to the Clippers?
Huh? Why are we talking about the Clippers?
You want to change the subject?
Y'all talk about the Clippers?
You want to change the subject?
Man, look, we was tired, bro. We needed a night off. We don't care about no Philadelphia Eagles. Not Philadelphia 76. We don't care about the Eagles
How many
either.
nights y'all going to take off? How many nights y'all going to take off?
4 for 4.
We worried about that. We worried about that.
That's embarrassing.
Do you know who played for the 76ers?
Do you know what the fourth quarter deficit was?
Tyrese Maxey.
Do you know what the fourth quarter deficit was?
Joel Embiid.
40 to 14 in the fourth quarter.
What they won?
They
couldn't even get past Giannis last year. I ain't worried about these guys. I ain't worried about these guys. I ain't even
going to make the playoffs.
I got a little brother. I ain't worried about these
Lakers
guys.
ain't even going to make the playoffs. Y'all heard it here first.
That's like me playing little man over, man. I ain't worried about that.
Nah, they ain't making it, bro.
Who, the Clippers?
Nah, the Lakers. And they depended on AD.
We ain't depending on AD.
Trouble
we
in
depending on Austin
paradise.
Reeves.
Yeah, that's even worse.
We depending on Austin Reeves.
All of LA is going to be sitting at home.
Facts.
We ain't worried about that. Y'all see us in the finals.
They're going to be watching the Kings.
We don't know if they going to show up.
You don't believe that. I said, you don't believe that, Q? Yeah, it was
Is that what it is? Because we light skinned?
Yeah.
We not in trouble.
But you don't believe that, Q?
We going to be there.
Yeah, we are too.
Y'all not going to be there,
We was in the Western Conference Finals. Mm-hmm. You digs?
Hey, my boys.
Last season.
Was y'all?
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Yeah, we beat the team that beat the Kings. You remember that?
Oh, y'all did beat us.
Yeah. Now, we didn't beat y'all. We beat the Warriors who beat y'all.
Hey, my boys keep playing the way they've been playing. We're going to be in the playoffs.
We definitely ain't worried about no Pacers.
We're going to be in the playoffs, too.
Hey, the Pacers got nice.
Hey, we got that.
Yeah,
they got a feisty squad,
we got that
man. I like them.
We got that man over.
Hey, honestly,
Halliburton,
baby. Honestly, the Kings might have let the wrong point guard go.
They did.
He played for the Kings, too. Didn't he come from the Kings and go to y'all?
Kings might have let go.
We gave y'all some bonus.
I know.
They should have traded De'Aaron Fox.
We gave y'all bonus to get him and Buddy.
Because Tyrese Halliburton's playing way better than De'Aaron Fox.
He's shooting that ball,
His
man.
assist ratio is crazy.
He had 2 games, like back-to-back games where he had like in that 2-game span, he had 30+ assists and 0 turnovers.
That's what happens,
legit,
man. When you let a BBN-led point guard lead you, this is what happens to you. You just don't do nothing. You don't accomplish nothing. You don't achieve nothing.
What North Carolina
there's only one who did something. That was Rondo. Other than that, name me.
What North Carolina point guards leading their team anywhere?
Everywhere we go. We got another caller in the line. Caller, what's your name, man?
Man, it's Reginald Brown, man. That's my number.
We got Reggie.
Big Packers in the building.
Reggie in the building. He said Big Packers in the building. Reggie, we got you on the line, man. We was talking about a little bit of Philadelphia Eagles. What we was talking about Hurts and MVP? Is that what we was talking about?
Not yet.
Okay, we ain't talking about Hurts.
Not yet.
We was talking about Prime. We was talking about Deion Sanders' season being success off of failure. What's your thoughts, man?
Man. What they won 2 games last year?
2 games last year. One game, my bad. 1 game last year, 1 game before that.
in 4 this year.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can say that's a success. I mean, 3 more wins, but Deion know how to get him some big guys down there on that defensive line and offensive line, man. You have to get him some hauls down there in this transfer portal. That's what he's going to have to do. But I talked about my Louisville Cardinals, man.
Hey, hold on real quick,
Reggie.
Reggie.
Have to call back talk about them.
Hold on, Reggie. We got to take a quick commercial break real
Loserville?
quick, and then we'll talk about your University of Louisville Cardinals versus UK. All right, my guy?
No. Versus Florida State, not UK. No, well, I forgot about that game.
Yeah, I know you did.
Just give us 1 second. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll get back to you, okay?
All right.
All right.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Royce. I'm the general manager here at Radio Lex. Thank you all for being here, doing a special live show. It is Giving Tuesday, which all over the country people are making donations to their favorite causes and charities. And because we are Lexington's community radio station, we depend on the community and listeners for the financial support to keep us on the air. And that gives us the ability to give a platform to shows like Beyond the Game, to hear voices that you might not always hear, to communicate critical public safety, public health information in different languages, to support our local musicians and the local music scene, and to really be a place that incubates talents and gets people geared up and trained so they can be content creators and go out into the world and do other things. The only way that we can do that is with support from you all. So please go to radiolex.us/donate and make a donation. And if you make a donation today, Giving Tuesday, we have some very generous friends of AVOL who are going to match every donation dollar for dollar. So if you donate $20, we'll get a $40 gift. If you donate $10, we'll get a $20 gift. It's a great opportunity to double your impact. So again, please go to radiolex.us/donate and make a gift. Support the voice of the people. Support Quentin. Support Beyond the Game. Support all the volunteers here who work really hard week in and week out to bring you content that you won't hear anywhere else on the planet. So thank you all. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Have a good rest of your show.
Appreciate it, Mark. So make sure y'all donate that dollar. Like he said, whatever y'all donate, they're going to match dollar for dollar. So make sure y'all keep the voice of the people going, because Beyond the Game is the sports voice of the people in Lexington. Go ahead, Donovan.
I'm not sure if he's still listening, but he touched my mic again halfway through the Social Vegan Cup. It's going to be a problem. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Everybody get on there and donate, man.
Yeah, donate. Help keep this alive, y'all. But we got Reggie still on the line. Reggie, go ahead and talk about your Louisville Cardinals real quick, man. Get it off your chest. Donovan's wild.
Hey, man, look. That UK game had me mad, man.
Talk about it, Reggie. Why was you mad?
Man, because you know what? I feel like we gave them the game, cuz, you know, I was just like, it just broke my heart watching that, man. Watching the L's down in my stadium, man. And then my little bro, JJ Weaver, FaceTimed me after the game with the Governor's Cup. I'm like, you know, I got love for you, little bro, but get off my phone. I hung up on him. But, you know, man, my boys don't do that in this weekend, man. Handle Florida State, man. We got to bounce back and handle Florida State, win the ACC championship. And the ACC takeover is silently happening, folks. I know you got Donovan upper area. I know he's a North Carolina for lifer. And, you know, I just want to let him know that the ACC takeover is finally happening in football. I don't know what the hell's going on in basketball. I don't want to talk about that. You know,
Blah.
He said, I don't want to talk about
Blah.
Hey, Reggie,
I got UK fans in here,
hey,
man.
boy, hey, nah, for real. I hope y'all beat Florida State, because that'll make the UK win even much better. Because that means we kept y'all out of the playoffs.
I don't hope they win a dang game. I hope they lose every game.
Hold up.
I is up for ain't. You know what? Hold on. I think in about 2 weeks, my Green Bay Packers come to Tampa Bay.
Bro, that's a practice game.
We ain't talking about that right now, Reggie.
Buccaneers are a practice game.
Focus, Reggie. We talking about Louisville right now. Focus.
I'm thinking about an eyebrow bet.
Oh, what?
Wait a second. He waits till now.
Yep.
We had y'all in the playoffs, and you ain't want to make no bets?
Cuz, bro, y'all had Tom Brady.
Y'all had Aaron Rodgers.
Y'all had Aaron Rodgers, though.
So what is he talking about?
What's the difference? Y'all had Rodgers, we had Brady.
Best record.
I love Aaron Rodgers.
Best record, and we were playing in y'all home.
Listen, I love Aaron Rodgers, but one thing you don't do is bet against Brady, baby. You don't bet against Brady. So,
listen. I'll make that bet with you if you make the same bet with me in the UK Louisville men's basketball game.
What? Come on, cuz. Come on, bro. Y'all don't have 90% of the fans is gonna be blue.
You damn right.
What I'm saying is, so you making my point though. You making my point. You always wait until my team's down and your team's up to want to make a bet.
That's true.
So now your team is down, his team is up. You want to make that same bet, Reggie?
My team is 6-6. I mean, how much up is that?
Y'all don't have a losing
I
record.
still got a chance to make the playoffs.
And we do. And Jordan Love been making me eat some crow the last couple of weeks, man.
Hey, at least you can
put some
admit
respect
it.
on his name.
I know you was posting about him real heavy, but last 2 weeks he's been all right.
Reggie found a way to talk about eating.
Hey, but look though, shout out to Reggie though, because after the game was over, he was definitely in the comment section holding it down for the Louisville Retarders.
Yeah, that's Derek Stevenson.
Hey, now for real, he did. He was the only one that was taking it on the chin. We couldn't find Andrew. Find Andrew for like 40 hours.
Drew lost signal in the Mall of
America. Drew tried to come up with everything, bro. Drew was in a mental health facility.
Go ahead, Reggie.
My father always told me, if you don't run your mouth, you got to be able to take it. I can take it now because I can dish it out as good as I can take it. But I had to sit there and take them shots because I've been running my mouth all season. So I understand that. But before I get off this phone, I'm going to go ahead and book it next year that we come to Kroger Field and we're going Kroger. We're going to bust y'all.
He said he got y'all by 10 or more next season.
Hey,
book it.
You booked it this year.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay, my good brother. Charlie Strong lost the first game against UK too, and we know what happened after that.
When's the last time Louisville beat UK in football? It's been a while.
Hey, Ralph. Hold on, Ralph. Look, man. Now, see, I was trying to get off the phone on a good note, and you wanted to go back and listen. It goes back and forth. Y'all beat us 5 straight. Before that, we beat y'all the last 6 of the 7. So it don't matter. It goes back and forth. We just need y'all to get good because we're good now. So this rival can be for one of us to go to the championship game. But we know y'all not gonna be good in the SEC. So what I need y'all to do is go ahead, and get out of there and come to the ACC. And we can do it like that.
Hey, I like your frustration though, because I'm not even a UK football fan. I just like to see UK beat Louisville anytime they play them in any sport. I don't care if it's golf.
What'd you say, Donovan?
Who you like?
I'm a Buckeyes fan, man. We lost to Michigan this past Saturday. I'm a Buckeyes fan, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. The team up north, yeah, I know.
You better be lucky we don't see y'all in the bowl game.
Ooh, what? Louisville
lost to UK.
Bro, y'all running the ACC, bro. I don't want to hear that
Watch
fool.
him out, watch him out.
Don't start that, bro. Now you're going too far.
Which brings me back to Florida State and the ACC, man. If the second best team just lost to UK, Louisville was at home this year, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all really telling me the ACC is strong this year? UK probably could have went in there.
Y'all thought because y'all had Jack Harlow sitting front row, something was going to happen. Please.
I'm about tired of y'all.
U of L's, man, University of Losses. Every time y'all see that, U of L's, University of Losses.
I'm out there. I'll let y'all.
I hear Reggie.
Reggie's minister right now.
Oh, man.
Has Drew been commenting?
That's the pitch of the day, man.
Drew was commenting at first, but when we got on the Louisville topic, he
disappeared again. He rechecked himself back in that mental health facility.
He's just waiting on the next Eagles game. He ain't got nothing to talk about when it comes to Louisville.
Let's see, ACC takeover equals 6th in the SEC. That's what Adam Kent said.
Facts.
I put that number in there.
Equals 6. I think it equals 5.
You say put that number in there? Okay, hold on. Let me put that number in there real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hold on. 859 721 5690. So anyways, while I put this number in here real quick, who was trying to call in? Somebody was just trying to call in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, I was trying to get to this next topic because I want to talk
Where
about.
you at, Goo?
I'm gonna talk about this jersey this guy got on with Jalen Hurts right here.
MVP.
Takeover.
So let's talk about Jalen Hurts real quick before this caller calls in. Is Jalen Hurts the MVP favorite at this point in the season? Donovan, I'm gonna let you cook last on this because I know this is your guy now. Ralph, why you over outside eyeing him? What's your thoughts, man? I already know who you about to say.
Nope. It's number 4.
I knew he was gonna say Dak Prescott.
I'm done.
I knew he was gonna say Dak Prescott.
Before to be kidding.
He's not. He's dead not joking.
No, he's not.
He's not
No,
joking.
he's not.
Donovan, I'm gonna let you get in on that one too. But before we do, got to call in line. Caller, what's your name, man?
Oh, you know who it is, my dog.
Yes, sir.
It's Goo calling in with the Snoop Dogg voice.
What's going on, buddies? Ain't it so great? Ain't it so great that they are so in disbelief? They never saw this day, did they? They thought boy, you heard the hurt in Reggie's voice, though?
Hey, it started,
Frustration.
It started to crack and everything. Look, I can hear the tear rolling down his face.
You see, he got off the phone. He was like, "Man, I gotta get off here, man." But
Love you, bro.
Oh, God. Oh, and did you see that we finally understood the great poem now? It was all about these Cardinal fans the whole time because love don't love nobody. Love nobody.
Boy, he got me over a week.
Hey, Goo, I need that on the shirt.
love don't love nobody. Oh, Goo. So, Goo, before we get you out of here, man, what was your thoughts on the UK Louisville football game?
You know, honestly, it felt like they made a mistake when they was chirping at him before the game. I think that's where it put a little fire in them that they probably didn't have walking in there. You know what I mean? And it was just a really good game, though. It was anybody's game, honestly. That defensive play when we got their scores, that was something that really turned the tide on it, and they was under pressure. When we got them under, they couldn't get their poise back. You know what I'm saying? And we shocked the world.
Hey, I tell you right here though.
What's his name? Larry tried his best to give it to him.
So mad, bro, when he threw that one up for grabs. That
He should have just took a sack.
He threw it straight up in the air.
He threw a punt in the air. I was like, yeah. And when they picked it off, that tied it back up, didn't it?
I was so
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah. When he picked that off and turned it back pick six.
Because then they had a wide open touchdown.
Yeah. So
you know, we shocked the world, man. I'm loving the fact that we had 24 hours of silence from the great referee Sean Gurton. He was so silent for 24 hours until Philadelphia got up there. He don't want to talk about Louisville no more. We probably got about 6 months of him being quiet about his cards. But when they get the new roster, he'll probably be talking again. We'll have to shut him down and post some scores and tag him, and he'll be quiet.
Yes, sir.
No discredit from UK football, but y'all ain't shocked the world. Y'all shocked Louisville, because, I mean, I think they was the only ones that really thought they was going to win it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Man, I'm gonna say something too to BBN. I'm kind of disappointed in y'all betting against us, bro. I'm glad y'all lost that money, homie. So that's why I think that we shocked the world, because we had our own fan base betting against us, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I saw it. Derek Talbot Jr., I seen you out there betting that money, bro, and you lost.
Hey, look, from a betting man, we wasn't the only ones that feel like we shocked the world. Everybody was betting on Louisville.
I don't know why.
I guess
They
because
still Louisville at the end of the day.
But Goo, man, we appreciate you for calling in, my guy.
All the way, homeboy, and I still advocate for 2 hours up there, supervisors, administrators, bro. Keep doing your thing, homie.
Appreciate it, my dog.
Hey, you see that got us in here on Tuesday. Come on, man.
Come on now. So we was talking Jalen Hurts. Is he the MVP favorite? Clay's going with Dak Prescott to Jonathan's dismay. I think he's about to shank him in the side real quick. It even got Ike in his feelings. Ike, is Jalen Hurts the MVP favorite right
Answer
now?
the question, Ike.
First, I'm going to say,
Answer the question, Ike.
This guy right here is not going to ever learn his lesson when it comes to Dakota.
I don't know, because I was looking at something earlier, and I was looking
Numbers don't lie.
Dak is 6th in passing yards. Hurts is 11th. As far as completion percentage, Dak is 2nd. Hurts is 10th. As far as touchdowns, Dak is 2nd with 23. Hurts is in 10th. As far as interception, Hurts is thrown 10. Dak is thrown 6. I'm just saying.
Come on.
But
I'm
listen,
just saying.
But listen, I didn't say
Total
I
collective.
didn't say
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
I didn't say Dak.
Who you got?
Why do we keep going away from Cheetah? This dude is on pace to go.
You know why I said
go
number 4.
over 2,000.
Adam Kent said Will Levis for MVP.
Ha ha. That's
Say what the
funny.
man said. This is y'all BBN.
Hey, man,
Don't waste your time.
No.
Don't waste your time.
That's not the BBN talking. That's that Bungles talking.
Is that what that is, Donovan?
That's that Bungles talk. But for real,
Strawberry Dad.
Cheetah ain't getting the respect he's supposed to be getting
he
right
is.
now.
He
What
is.
this man is doing is unbelievable. This guy come out and have 10 catches for 180 yards.
Every game.
And you like, man, this guy's just going and they running double teams at him.
At this point, he can't be stopped.
Can't be stopped, bro.
But do you think they would give that to a receiver?
Always give
and
it
that's the biggest thing,
and
bro.
they won't.
That's the biggest
But I
thing.
think that's who deserves it.
Adam Kent said 10 wins for the Bucks this year. How about 10 wins for the Bengals this year? How about that? But Donovan,
How about 0 Super Bowls?
how about that?
How about that?
How about that? Let's count those.
0-3.
I thought that's what really matters.
Yeah, 0-3. 0-3.
I thought Super Bowls was what really matters, not 10 wins. But
I've got
Bengals
to
fans
watch
can get what
them
they-
lose. And Adam Kent too, because he's old enough too. He's got to watch his boys lose in the Super Bowl multiple times.
we undefeated in the Super Bowl, ain't we?
Undefeated.
Okay, let's make sure.
Oh,
Yeah, we are. 2-0.
Undefeated.
Yeah, still living off the past.
It was just 2 years ago.
Okay, I'm just saying, man.
Hold up, man. What you living on?
What have you done for me lately?
What you living on?
Peyton Manning.
Ooh.
He's still
yeah.
Peyton Manning's not walking through that door.
It's all good, man.
John Elway's not walking through that door.
If you don't have a winning record,
Uncle
then
Shay
you can't
Sharp-
talk to me.
Y'all don't have a winning record either.
Yeah, we do. We're 6-5.
Y'all have, it's 5-5,
No, 6-5.
5-6. Donovan.
Hold on, let me go before.
Go ahead. My bad, D
Let me
Money.
go before Donovan
My
because I
bad.
know his man's. I do believe that Jalen Hurts probably is the front runner.
I don't know why.
Early.
He's okay.
But I ain't gonna lie, Ralph kind of has a little bit of a point.
Thank you. Dak has played good.
I wouldn't disagree
He's
with
in the
him.
discussion.
Come on, bro.
Now, to speak to what Ike said, I don't disagree with Ike, but we gotta just be honest. Quarterbacks win MVP.
Every time.
I think
Every
the
time.
last person that wasn't a quarterback was probably LaDainian Tomlinson
Has it been that long?
in like 2000.
Yeah, I would say so.
Like the early 2000s.
Wow, I did not realize
it's
that.
not realistic for Cheetah. He's just not gonna win it.
But he's putting amazing numbers, man.
Should he? Possibly.
Even
But he's not.
in order for Cheetah to win, he would literally have to do 2,000 yards.
He's gonna have to score at least 15 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Not even that. What I think the record is 20 touchdowns in the receiving touchdown
Moss.
from Moss.
Where's he at now? You know his number?
I don't know
right now?
off the top of my head, but he would have 2,000 yards, at least 17 touchdowns, a couple punt returns, and like he's gonna have to do a lot of stuff to.
Adrian Peterson in 2012.
Okay.
That was the last one.
That's still a while,
That's still a
bro.
while ago?
That's
Yeah.
still a while.
I forgot about AP. My bad.
Dang. Oh yeah, somebody put that in the comments. AP was the last non quarterback to win. As Donovan is over writing the paragraph.
I want to see what numbers he got.
What you got over there for us, Donovan? That justifies Jalen
I'm
Hurts.
gonna let Ralph cook on the day.
Nah, I
he
ain't
said,
cook. I
he
was
said
done.
he said he was Dak and he was done.
It is what it
He
is.
said Dak. He said Cheetah.
Dakota.
He said he's not really wrong either way it goes.
Hey, what I'm saying is, Cheetah right now has 1,300 receiving yards.
It's crazy, bro.
88 receptions.
It's crazy.
10 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to do more than
He's
that.
gonna have to double that.
He's gonna have to do more than that.
He's gonna have to double it.
Because let's be honest, who they gonna give that credit to? Tua.
Yep.
They gonna say it's Tua. And this is what they would do. They'll split the difference. They'll give Tyreek Offensive Player of the Year and give Tua the MVP.
But you know why it can't be Tua, bruh? Because this man is taking 5-yard passes for 80
the house,
yards
bruh.
to the house,
Yeah,
bruh.
And it still goes down as yards for Tua. So however you want to look at it. But you also got to realize, that's Tyreek, but he's also throwing the most out the backfield, Jalen Water. So he's also got other weapons that he's throwing to as well. All of his yards ain't just coming from Tyreek.
Most of it?
But not all of it.
Because I got Waddle on my fantasy team, and Waddle going to be getting a lot of yards.
He's not doing much.
Last game though.
Yeah,
So-
he finally had a good game for me.
Man, so Donovan, you done with your paragraph over?
Yeah, man.
What you got for us here? Here it goes.
Why is Jalen Hurts MVP?
All right. So total yards, Dak Prescott sitting at 3,086 yards with a combined total of that's passing and rushing.
Okay.
He also has 25 tuds on the year. Jalen Hurts has combined 3,100 7 yards and 29 tuds. Dallas is sitting at 8-3. Eagles are sitting at 10-1 with unquestionably the strongest NFL schedule.
And they took a loss to the Eagles too, also. So.
Yeah, and they took a loss. We got to play again. We're gonna run that back. No problem with that. We going to Jerry World this time. And,
it's gonna be a problem.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem. But yeah, I mean, when you're sitting at the top of the NFL, not just the top of your division, not just the top of your conference, 3,107 yards, 29 tuds. He also actually just passed Brian Westbrook for total rushing touchdowns in Eagles history. This is coming from a quarterback, an X factor for our team, Brian Westbrook. Love and miss you, man. Loving all the support that you give to us.
Good running back.
But you can't give Dak that. 3 losses, not even in the top of his division, and the next contender is in your division, sitting on top of the division and the conference and the entire league.
You can give it to him.
No, you can't. You can't say
Ralph.
Also in the same division, same conference, and also on top of the league right now. As far
you
as
gotta finish the season now. Are y'all gonna finish the season with one loss?
It's
I don't believe it.
Hey, Ralph.
Yes, sir.
So who would you say?
Dak with this MVP.
Don't start.
We betting a steak dinner?
Nah, bro. Don't start your stuff, Ike.
We betting a steak dinner?
You bad luck, Ike. Anytime
Be legend. Be legend. Are you getting in on this steak dinner?
Nope. The same way I told him no last time.
So y'all won't finish the season with just one loss. So who you got y'all losing to then? Cowboys.
I think
49ers, right?
I want to say later in the
Bills.
season we got the
Bills.
Seahawks. We might end up resting some players, so I think the Hawks might get us in one.
That's so disrespectful.
And this 49ers game is going to be tough.
I
I can't lie. I got a lot of respect for San Francisco's organization, from the championships to the history of the team, and
They got
I
us.
agree.
I mean,
I just don't
some of
respect
their fans, they're kind of like Dallas fans because what really have they done lately? But at the same time, I'm an Eagles fan, so I know their organization has done more than us as far as the whole grand scheme of things. But the
49ers have been to 2 Super Bowls in recent memory, so you can at least give them that. They went with Colin Kaepernick, and then who was the quarterback when they played the Chiefs?
Jimmy Guwap.
Jimmy Guwap. Yeah. So you could. So as far as the Cowboys and 49ers comparison, the 49ers can say at least they tried to win one.
Yeah, they have an amazing coach in Kyle Shanahan. I think they might be able to give us some fits in some areas if they control the ball. Derry McCaffrey. Let me call him by his real name. Christian McCaffrey.
Derry McCaffrey.
Derry Sanders, man. They can definitely give us some issues. George Kittle over the middle. Our linebacker core is looking weak. We got some injuries across there. They're definitely a team who can fully expose us, unlike other teams, with the rushing game, controlling the ball, and throwing over the middle. And, I mean, they got some great receivers, too. Debo, I mean, honestly, he's just a heavier tight end, but you can't really tackle him one-on-one. And then you got Brandon Ayuk. He's really an underrated receiver. Bruh's cold, and he's a route technician. No, he's not just all right. Look at that film, bro. He's really a route technician.
Hey, I just looked it up,
he's
man.
that man.
No wide receiver has ever won MVP.
I thought Jerry Rice did.
No.
I don't
think so.
There's been wide receivers win Heisman, not MVP.
I could have swore Jerry Rice won an
So
MVP.
unfortunately for Tyreek, it's a wrap.
Trouble.
It's the first year. Make history, baby.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what he's going to do. Make history. But anyways, we get ready to get on up out of here. We appreciate everybody who tuned in to another great show of Beyond the Game. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all download the podcast Infinity Link, co-hosted by Don Jarman and Drew as well. D-Money, let them know where they can check you out at.
Sports and Discourse, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
So if you want to know everything going on with BBN, that's where you can check it out at. We get ready to go on up out here. Ike, you want to say something real quick?
Hey, man. Throw some money on my books, man. I'm in Facebook
he's
jail.
in Facebook
We
jail.
got you, bro.
He's
Hold me down.
Hold him down. We get ready to go up out of here. And also, Bryan Station, bring home that state championship this weekend, baby.
Hey, look, I don't mess with Station, but bring it home, Lex.
Bring it home to Lex Bryan Station. We up at, and as always, treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We up at this thing, y'all. Peace.